I got the stream going right now, but don't know if it's up because it'd be a delay in it. All right, there it is. What's up, everybody? O and B. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. Well, this here is part two of me and Yohan chopping it up. You know, we're sitting here talking about stuff that happened in our childhood, you know what I mean? And he was telling the story about his homeboy, you know what I'm saying? I was like talking about wild stuff we used to do, you know what I'm saying? And at least for your average Joe is wild. And I ain't talking about no super wild type Pete stuff, you know what I'm saying? But your average kid wouldn't be doing the stuff that we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, bro. Finish what you were saying.
It's mostly like it's mostly like typical what we was talking about, like stuff that just goes on in the neighborhood. I'm pretty sure, like in your neighborhood, how you might have came up. It's really like a cycle. It's just like we'll go down in your neighborhood, go down.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
my neighborhood.
What I see it
You gotta
is
do this.
with our neighborhoods, it's the fact it's the ghetto. It's typical stuff that would go on
Right.
in the ghetto, bro. Because
Poor people.
yeah. Because with poor people, because the stuff if you was
Oh
one of
man.
them kids who had a silver spoon or even close to it, you would look at us like we was crazy. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, man, them dudes are that. But them type kids love to be around us because we was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Bro. I don't mean literally like loony crazy, but the stuff that we would do.
Yeah, but
What?
shit, man. See, with me, my situation was I really didn't have no father. You know, I didn't. I grew up in my mother was single for like 8 9 years out of my life. That she met my step pops, but he really wasn't, active for me like that. You know what
Right.
I mean? So, which is understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, with the self hatred with our people, we fight against ourselves, and despite you might not you might not understand you coming into a situation where a kid is with his mother and they've been solo for like from baby to this. You know what I mean? She had a couple of boyfriends in between them, but you know what I mean. Like where dude was living with us. See that was a different ball game. You know what I mean? And it was like with the self hatred, it's like you gotta understand. I'm gonna be a little jealous. You taking away my mother. I'm a kid. I'm learning. You know, and without the proper guidance, even you being in the around and not being able to relate to what I'm going through, or try to throw a football with me, or play baseball, just anything, draw, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just wasn't done.
Well, I've been being that I've dated a lot in my life, dog. I've been on the other end of that spectrum. I've been the dude who came in and there was kids there or a child there. You know what I'm saying? And
Cop.
yeah, and she didn't have any control. You know what I'm saying? And when
Cop.
I came in and I son the son. You know what I'm saying? You young, and I had them doing stuff that they never did before. You know what the problem was? She didn't like that. It was more of a jealousy thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to get your kids, your sons to clean and do
Gotta
stuff
get it
that
right.
that you wasn't able to do. How he able to do that? And she hated on, they hated on me. And I was like, nah, I can't be in a relationship like that. Man, they males. Come on, I know, little boys. You crazy? And they, man, come on, dude. I was a little boy too, so I know what it is. You gotta motivate them. I used to. So what I did is I challenged them. And that made, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that better than me, and they went in there and they started cleaning that stuff up, bro. I'm like, look at you, man. I challenged them, dog, and they went in there and they did it every day. The
But you was
moms had
teaching
a,
them though.
huh? Say what?
You was teaching them.
Yeah, but the moms had a
You was
problem with it,
teaching them.
B. Remember, we got that delay going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's delayed now.
Yeah, bro. Once I throw on that, cause we 60 frames per second, dog. So yeah, it's gonna be a delay. You know what I'm saying? We I up the frames on
Yeah,
it.
but yo, what I want to tell, what I want to say too to the people was that like even when I was speaking in the first one, whoever watched the video,
Hmm.
that these numbers are feasible, man. And
Right.
you got to it's 500 million people that live in America. So what we talking about, just a million, is like it's so small. It's really not. It's really not really on the radar. You know what I mean? So it's like, and to simplify things even more, to get people to understand stuff, is that if you get a million people, right,
Right.
and they put in $1, 365 days. I mean, just let's just do one day. Just one day, $1 million. Everybody put up that dollar for that day. That's $1 million. 1 million times one is 1 million. Everybody knows that.
Right.
How I thought about the plan was, I was just puzzled when I was in Walmart, and I was just thinking about the people that was getting taxed
Hmm.
at that moment while I was in the store. And I always been in love with numbers. Always been in love with numbers. So that's when I was like, yo, where's all this money going? Certain things go certain places. I understand that.
Hmm.
Everything is broken down. Everything is broken down. So this is how I came up with the plan on how to put money. Because remember back in the days, like, you go to the old town, the sheriff is the bailiff.
Yeah.
He's the bailiff. He's the lawyer. You got to do a multitude of things at once, but with control though.
Right.
With control, everything will be lined up and be controlled. And you know, while we have a certain group of people doing that, we'll be doing this. And then
Hmm.
if anybody feels uncomfortable, like I said, everything will be recorded. Everything we'll put it into a system. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Hmm. So
Yeah, I just want people to be aware about what's going on. But back to what I was saying about the Walmart shit. I'm at Walmart. I'm like, yo, they taxing. Everybody's getting taxed.
hmm.
Where's this money going? And then I understand too that if you don't have poor people, you won't have nobody to work. If everybody's on one level, who would want to work? See, that's why when we get this thing going, it's about, you still gonna have to work. You still gonna have to do your normal life, your normal routine. This is just an extra added little income for you, maybe to help you with a couple of bills or something like that.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? That's
Right.
what it's really for. It's just for you to put more money in your pocket. And if you want to go on a trip or something like that, it's not really like a struggle or nothing like that.
Right.
You could be like, okay, I got this planned out. I'm gonna get ahead and go. But yeah, man, it's really that simple, man. And I
Right.
figure the quicker the better. Like right now, I got $3,000 invested into it
Right.
on my own.
Right.
This is because I believe, and I'm bringing people in that may be a little skeptical. So I'm trying to also come up with different kinds of monies on my end that maybe somebody could come up with 165. I'll come up with the other 165.
Right.
The thing is just to get this thing going and to let people know. You can even check people's bank accounts. I'm not trying to be pocket watching, but go ahead and check out Michael Jordan. He's worth like $2-3 billion. LeBron James and them. They got this money is really out here, yo.
Right.
That's what
Right.
I want people to understand. It's out here. It's feasible. We can really put this thing together.
Right.
But I know I can't do it alone.
Right. No doubt.
I can't do it alone.
Right.
That's the issue. As long as we divide it, they keep you worried about somebody's religion, somebody's sexual preference. Who cares what you do in your bedroom? That's your business.
Yeah. You know what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that seems to be the norm these days. Everybody want to know somebody' business, bro. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that,
Well, make it work. Well, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna make it worth your while. So now you can get paid to do what you do.
right,
So now, while you being nosy and you being everybody's business, you putting money in your pocket as well. Stop doing stuff. Everybody got something specific that they good at, man. Like I
right,
said, I love numbers. Now, if you that nosy person, get paid for it. If you're that type of person that put your whole everything about your life on social media, try to get paid for it. That's what we should be focused on. Once we figure out about an economy, once we build an economy,
mm-hmm.
everything will be straight, man. It could be done. With
No
three
doubt.
hundred and sixty-five million dollars, that's a lot of money, man. We could get into life insurance. I mean, life where get because a lot of these kids out here, like I said, they dying. They don't even have no life insurance, and people
Right.
really are capitalizing on death, on people's death.
They been capitalizing on death,
This
bro.
the
It's
truth.
been,
The penal system, we already know that it's a game. They getting 30, $40,000 per head. These are numbers that we. But like I said, I even got a plan involved in that. Once the numbers start declining, we're gonna have to, you kick out a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want nothing to collapse. That's what they do. They just don't want you to mess up the natural order of things. That's it.
right,
That's when they kill you. Like, oh man, he trying to know. We're gonna compensate you for whatever you feel like you missing from us, our lives being saved and our communities being saved and being changed, and start realizing that, yo, I don't even gotta move out the neighborhood. Stay in the neighborhood, cause I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I don't
bro.
care
It
what I get,
depends.
man.
Well, to be honest, it depends on what neighborhood you live in, bro. There's some neighborhoods you ain't gonna want to touch. You know what I'm
That's why we
saying?
got to get to work. We're gonna have to touch them.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to
Well,
touch them
nah,
because these
bro.
people, they look, they,
Bro. What I'm saying is that it'd be best to pull them out. You know what I'm saying? Because in some, like, you got places in Chicago, bro. You ain't going up in there with
what's up?
that stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? They wilding in Chicago big
Yeah,
time, dog. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Let's
It's gonna
say
take it's gonna take time for us to learn how to love each other. Of course,
right,
that's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight.
right.
No,
But I mean,
even the
like I'm
world
just
wasn't
saying,
built
certain
overnight. So we don't.
instances, you have you have that machine feeding that area. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, bro.
Right.
You know, it's
No.
bigger than us going on in
Yeah, yeah,
certain
yeah. Check it
areas.
out though. Check it out. But what I'm saying is, with this, that's why I say, with this program, this would change. This will be changed. This will change lives, man.
Right.
I can't. You can't. People get. People don't understand. 1-year olds and 3-year olds and 10-year olds getting shot in the neighborhood. That's not normal, man. That's not
Nah.
fair.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
No,
If,
it's not.
like I said, because like I said, people are really capitalizing off other people's deaths. So when their money start declining from us being saved, but from us living, we'll compensate you for that.
So
That's how sad it is, man.
basically, you'll be done invested.
We got to do this, man.
Yeah.
This is urgent, man. This is
Now,
urgent, man. This
but
is this is not even for me, ain't me, or because if these youngsters get it together, oh man, the future be bright.
right. Well, this is what I want to say about that situation. As far as getting the plan off the ground, you know what I'm saying? You have you have stuff laid out. You know what I'm saying? Do you
Yeah,
have stuff
yeah,
laid
yeah, yeah.
out? You know what
I
I'm
got it.
saying?
Yeah, I got it written down. I got 15. I just named them phases, but I got 15 of it. I got 15 of them. Just break it down like retirement, security, investments.
Right.
Um, gotta go into it, but yeah, I got everything written down, man. And
True that.
maybe one
Cause
day we can screenshot it and put it on the screen.
yeah, I have no problem with that.
It's not nothing like gigantic or nothing. It's just a couple of paragraphs. But
Oh,
the investment thing is long. And then I also give out examples on why I know this can work.
right.
Just like I
Yeah,
said
I
with the
just
500, the half a billion people, huh?
I noticed that my focus, I'm having focus issues over here again. It's a little blurry on my end. Go ahead, finish what you were saying, man. I'm just sitting up here trying to see what I can do. There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah, you back in check. Yeah, you back in check. Yeah, I saw you put it back to life.
Yeah, man,
But
cause
yeah, that's what it's really all about, man. Because we talking about if a person, as long as you work, if you start working from when you're 18, with this program here, we will have you retired within 20 years. See, what our thing is, we trying to get people to enjoy your life because it's so short. I mean, it go
you
by
know,
so quick that to the point where like me, where I wasted so much time in the streets, almost 28 years. Well, really, I say 18 years when I was really like eligible, when I was really out there. You know what I
right,
mean? And
right, right,
I wasted time. I didn't have no. I was like I said, I was always good with numbers. I knew how to scramble, and I knew how to put dollars away. That was always my thing. I knew how to stack.
right.
Anybody who knows me, like when I share this video, it's a lot of people that I broke bread with. So I figure if I come up with something, like I said, whereas if you feel skeptical, you feel like you want your money back, you get it back. I feel like people should join. If anybody else has any kind of hard, any ideas that may be better than mine's,
Hmm.
let's work. My thing is, I'm just coming up with something to say, okay, enough is enough. I'm a regular dude. I just want to see my kids be safe and my community be safe and feel like, okay, if you get an X amount of dollars, you don't have to move. You can stay right around where you come from and and make it even more safer. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? And get these kids organized. There's a lot of these kids out here that could be future boxers, future truck drivers, future mechanics, and this will build an economy.
Well,
This will build something.
I also thought about stuff like that too. But when it comes to um, the athletic part of it, athletics,
Yeah,
I like that, but at the same time, I'm leaning more towards us using our heads. You know what I'm saying? The reason why is because
right,
us as athletes ain't nothing but entertainment for the world. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
right,
we've been whittled down to entertainment, shaking our asses, dribbling the ball, throwing the football. That's all you think about when you think about black folk. And when you hear black folk talking about they have sons or whatever, oh, he gonna play football, he gonna play basketball. You know, I'm like, that's nice. And if he can't, I hope that they could do it. But yo, how come we don't talk about doctors and scientists and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like stuff to
right.
where that would benefit your culture, being that you are into it and you can
Yeah,
do that research because you have the expertise to do it with these little problems that we have. Well, big problems that we have, not little problems. You know what I'm saying? But we got big problems, mental problems and all. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we have, disease that we got going on in our neighborhoods that can be handled like that. You know what I'm saying? But we too busy trying to be athletes and everything else and rappers and stuff like that. Being
yeah. Hey, yo,
it's
you right, B. You know what's wild? How you brought that up?
that
Cause I swear, man, maybe a couple of years back, I was building with this dude, and he said that, and it blew my shit. Cause I swear to God, I really wasn't thinking about it. You know what I mean? I'm
right,
like, I was thinking like the people, like, yo, go for the actor. It's the big mega dollars and this,
right,
that, and the third. But what I'm saying is, some people are special, man.
yeah,
That kid LeBron James is a special dude,
Well,
man.
don't get
He's
it
very
twisted.
special, man.
Bro, don't get me
You know?
twisted now. I ain't saying don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because look, some of us like when we young, we like to move around. We like to run, jump, play and wrestle, all of that. But you know what I'm saying? I
Facts.
mean, that all that's well and nice, but that's all we are now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
No, but
yo,
right. No, but what I'm saying that to say this, right? If once we start building something for ourselves, we'll instead of the Patrick Mahomes from the neighborhood getting killed, his life would be extended, and maybe he could get into the NFL and put back into his community.
right,
That's the only thing they're doing wrong. They
right.
not. You got to remember, it's over. The NFL is over 70% Afro American, right? Baseball,
I
you got
think it's
baseball.
more than 70%, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
it's a lot of people there. You know
yeah,
what I mean? It's 50. Like I said, I love numbers. It's 53 men on the roster. So you
right,
figure 40. You figure it's 35 to 40 people on each team that look like us. They could give minor contributions, but they just not thinking about it because they want to be come back to the neighborhood and everybody praise them and they give you a turkey and a backpack and a couple of pencils and stuff like that, and they be good with that.
right,
But see, if you keep giving me stuff, that's what I teach my kids. If I keep giving you stuff, you'll keep expecting. Now, when you get old enough to take care of yourself, and I keep doing it, when I decide to cut you off, you're gonna be angry with me because you know why? I never afforded you the way I should. I just was always giving you something. Don't give me nothing. Give me a job. See, if you give me a job, then I can sustain an income. I'll be okay.
right.
But if you constantly giving me something, I'm gonna become dependent on you. See, that's what a
Yes,
dude. That's where the rap guys is going wrong at. It ain't like Nimp was gonna buy his neighborhood or whatever he was planning on doing. That was cool, but that should have been done. That should have been the first priority is to get the neighborhood corner stores going. So this way, you can instead of giving me a turkey, pay my rent for the year. So this way, I can stack some money. That's holding me down.
right.
Yeah, if you're gonna give somebody something and you pulling up in all these fly whips, and I know you, listen, I know you from the bottom. It ain't like you born with this money. So
Yeah,
you from the bottom.
yeah,
Donald Trump has no clue on how it is to come up in our communities. That's understandable because you know why? His family sustained a drive for over hundreds of years. They over his name is over a century old.
right,
See,
right.
some of us are becoming extinct.
Mm-hmm.
See, dudes don't understand that. When you run around in these communities and you ain't in your community, you ain't getting no money. You just existed.
Right, right.
You below the poverty line. See, that's what I want dudes to understand about the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They're just the numbers, man. And every time you lift up that hand when you spend your money, that's power.
Right. Well, we gonna go ahead and call this one, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to chop it up with you some, a little bit
It's
more.
time, man. It's
So
time.
so
Yeah, I
so
appreciate that too, man.
yes, just get your ideas
Numbers,
out
baby.
there, bro. On the next one, what I'm saying, we gonna get a little bit more in depth. Just let the people know. But
Yeah, I
in
want to
me,
put the I'm gonna take a screenshot and then we could put it up. We could put it up the
nah, you just
against
send it to
put it
me,
up
bro. Just send it to me, and I could,
send okay.
yeah, I could throw it right on here
Copy
with
that.
us, man. You know what I'm saying? While we talking, I could put it like in one of these empty spots or something, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, cause there's empty spots like right here and right here. I could just throw it right in one of these spots right here, and they can see it themselves. You know what I'm saying?
All right. All right. That's what it is.
Well, all right,
That's what it is.
everybody.
But we be building so on the regular, so
Oh
we
yeah,
can do it whenever, man.
yeah.
Tomorrow, the next day, whenever you ready, I'm ready. That's how I
Oh
go.
man,
When
it's
you
going.
move, I move.
It's gonna be real soon, bro. You see, look, I hit you up all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like one of the few dudes I can chat with. But anyway, we gonna go ahead and call it, y'all. I appreciate y'all looking at the video. Appreciate y'all showing up. OMB signing.